Hello, this is Michelle Ashburner, and we are solving some really upsetting word problems in our textbook today. This is section 1.1, number 41, and if you don't have the textbook, it's right here. A land investment company purchased a parcel of land for $7,200. After having sold all but 20 acres at a profit of $30 per acre over the original cost per acre, the company regained the entire cost of the parcel. So how many acres were sold? I don't find that this is very intuitive at all. It took me quite a bit of time to develop a solution, and then I messed up a number, so then I thought my solution was wrong. So I think that I'd like to let you know now that sometimes you are on the right track, but a tiny little mistake might lead you astray from the solution in the textbook's back or in the solution manual. Well, don't worry about it. Just take a break and come back to it later, or get your engineering friend to check it for you, which is what I did. So, how many acres were sold? First thing to consider is that we're going to declare our variables. So here we go. So let n be the number of acres purchased. If you use x, that's fine. Then n minus 20, therefore, is going to be the number of acres we sell, because it says after having sold all but 20 acres. All but 20 acres means almost all of this n was sold, but 20 acres wasn't sold. So then n minus 20 would be the amount sold. Sometimes the hardest parts of the question are just these wordy bits. To make things simpler, we're also going to introduce another variable. We're going to let P equal the price per acre, and I mean the purchase price per acre. Originally, we bought the whole parcel for $7,200, so then each acre would cost for the land investment company to buy $7,200 over n. And that's just going to help me with simplification. It's not going to be another real variable. Everything does depend on n, but I found it easiest to do this way. All right, so here's the solution, so we'll go through it step by step. Okay, so first step. Then I really sometimes like to write things out in words first, understand what I'm going to set up. Then I know that the amount of acres that we sell, so not the ones bought because that's n, times the selling price per acre ends up breaking us even at $7,200. It says they regain the entire cost of the parcel after they sold n minus 20 acres with the increase in price. So when you're writing that out, the acres sold is n minus 20, and the selling price per acre is the selling price per acre, right, that you originally had the purchase price plus $30, and this is per acre. Think about why P plus 30 is the selling price per acre, and then when you're ready, unpress pause and continue. Okay, so now I'm just expanding the left-hand side, and I'm getting this lovely string of symbols. I'm just going to move a -600 over to the right-hand side and simplify. And then I'm going to use the fact that I introduced this simple kind of expression P that's really 7,200 over n. And subbing that in to NP, I get 7,200. Subbing that into minus 20p, I get -20 times 7,200 over n, and then everything else stays the same. And so what happens is we end up carefully simplifying this equation and get a quadratic equation in n. That quadratic equation simplifies to n squared minus 20n minus 4,800 equals 0. If you use the quadratic formula or another method of solving, you will get n equals 80. So try that on your own. When you get n equals 80, keep in mind that we're not asking what n was. We don't want to know the number of acres originally purchased. We want to know how many acres were sold. So then, since we sold all but 20, then you purchased 80 and sold 80 minus 20. The answer in the back of the book is 60, and that's the answer. Well done, you deserve a break.